Yo, what's going on, guys? I thought today, given that Gamescom is, I think, ending today, or maybe it's running through the weekend, I'm not sure. But I did do a video reacting to pretty much all of the trailers that at least I was interested in watching recently. One of the big cornerstones that was shown is obviously Resident Evil 9 Requiem. So I thought today I wanted to dive into the original trailer that we saw months and months ago, and then the one that they just released at Gamescom, just to kind of do some sleuthing. Maybe we can start to piece together some pieces of the puzzle here and figure out, what this game is going to be. Now, this isn't like I've done my research and I'm going to present you a TED Talk. This is more of like, come along for the ride while I kind of think out loud and maybe try to piece some things together. Without further ado, though, let me switch over. So this is the trailer, the first trailer that we saw for the game. And I want to run through this, maybe do some pausing.
Sir.
All right, so we're at the FBI. Here is our new protagonist. Maybe. Okay, she works a lot. She's stretching.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
Dude, he looks like Brad from Dead Rising.
My office.
Oh, coming.
I'm assuming this is the very beginning of the game.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
Okay.
Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
Technical analyst. Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene.
So this is our cold open to the game. We're going to watch this cutscene, and we're going to have to go to a crime scene. This is the launch of the game.
I know that's where your mother was murdered.
Which is interesting that they say this is where your mother was murdered, considering the trailer they just showed for Gamescom where they like show her mom get killed. So maybe this isn't the beginning of the game.
Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Okay, we're sweating and we're restrained.
What is this?
She's already injured here. Like, is this, you go to the crime scene, right? You show up and then something happens and you get knocked out and then you wake up. Okay. Now, is this the same environment from the gameplay they've just been showing? This looks more like run down and dingy from what we've been watching.
Stay close.
Like there's water all over the floor. We got missing people, just like RE7.
They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for.
Okay.
The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
See, like this is completely run down. But it could be the same environment from the new demo. All right, so this is Raccoon City, right? There's the impact site of the... did they nuke the city? Is that what it was? Or that's like the self-destruct. I don't know. It's probably like when they bomb the city, right? To kill all the monsters.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you
RPD.
Everyone's gone.
See, this makes me wonder. It's like this footage we're watching. Does this insinuate we're going to be like having to go to like the ground zero of Raccoon City, or is this some sort of like weird flashbacky dream type sequence? They have the inside built out. This guy's dead. Here's the. Let's back up. All right, yeah, so this is from the newest trailer. There's a guy getting, I don't know, possessed. Let me see that footage of the chick walking. See, this looks closer to the environment from the new gameplay demo. Like it's cleaner looking. It doesn't look as run down. Okay, so there's the old trailer. Couple questions. And then let's watch the newest one.
Anne,
Come on.
you have been on that thing all day.
Well, if you're gonna work so late.
Like, is she supposed to be, is she younger here? Because now that I just watched the previous trailer, she looks like she's much younger here.
Sleep, eh?
I'm almost done, just a sec.
Like, her hair's at least not as long.
It's really coming down hard.
Mom, phone. Mom.
It's right beside you.
This place looks dirty as hell, though. This is like a motel room or something.
Hello?
Miss Ashcroft?
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me.
Rude.
What the?
They're coming. Grace, we need to go.
Go where? Mom, what's going on? Mom.
Hurry.
Wait, who's coming? What's wrong?
We need to keep our voices down.
This is ridiculous.
Come on.
Maybe this is
Tell
the
me
intro
what's
to the
going
game.
on.
Now is not the time.
It's probably dumb to speculate this could be a flashback that you get like halfway through the game. Okay, mom's packing. We get the little autosave icon, top left. We're watching
Mom,
gameplay
wait.
here.
Grace, keep moving.
That was a soft edit. So we skipped content from this segment.
Oh, who's that? Oh, I'm so sorry about the power outage.
What happened?
It's really no excuse, and I apologize.
Yeah, so
for the
there's keys. This is like a motel.
Don't worry.
I should have it fixed soon. I just need to find my.
And then here's this character in the hood who just looks like a gross, zombie-looking infected thing. Is it Wesker? I don't know. I guess it technically could be. Okay. I don't know why you needed the bag and the knife.
Grace, look at me. Grab my hands. Okay, look at me. Look at me. In and out. Breathe in.
Sorry.
Out. Oh, Grace.
I want to go right into the gameplay.
I promise you, I will explain this all to you one of these days. Grace. Please know that you are my hope. Never forget that.
What are
Okay.
you talking about?
Just,
So she
I
knows
love you.
she's about to die.
I love you too.
Okay.
Mom, I'm scared.
No. We need to find a way out of here now.
But we don't have any of our stuff.
We can come back for it later, Grace.
Okay. So we've seen ruins of the RPD. We've seen an FBI office. There's this motel or hotel that in the first trailer she gets asked to go back to because they found another body. All right, let's get the let's watch this gameplay here. So let's just start here then. So let's see her hair. This looks longer. So this is the adult version. And boy, is it dark. Now, real quick though, I'm assuming that this is not the, there's no way this is like the hotel, right? This is some sort of hospital? Let me see what's in this room. Never mind. So we got a big horse statue. We got some very Resident Evil-y looking doors. Lighting looks great. Yep, find the fuse. They're getting all their money's worth out of those fuse models they made for
Dad.
RE7. There's like a loudspeaker announcement happening. Yeah, like there's no way this is the same, unless this is the hotel or motel or whatever the hell it is that they were staying at before. I just think it looks like hospital-y, like the color of the paint on the walls, like that kind of like ugly mint. Let's see what's in this room. Oh. I don't, maybe it is like a hotel. Yeah, empty ink ribbon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what? I'm leaning like heavily towards this. Wait, what is this picture here? Back up. See, that's like a staff picture for like a hospital. It's my microphone, I promise. I don't know what this place is, man. But I would bet dollars to donuts that this is the beginning of the game. Just given the very limited inventory. I know it's a demo, but I'm just thinking of in terms of the gameplay loop itself, once this monster shows up and then it turns into like the Jack Baker hide and seek kind of a thing, where it's like you have an objective that you need to accomplish while just passively avoiding the thing. Right? We're very limited. She's very frightened. What's he wearing? Just nondescript. See, he's got like a white, you know, he's like a researcher looking guy, scientist looking dude.
He's dead.
He certainly is. He certainly is dead.
Infected.
Here comes the thing. So, okay, let's talk about the thing real quick. I want to wait until we can see it a little bit better. So here it is. Okay, so there's a lot of speculation right now. I've seen some people who think that this could potentially be Lisa Trevor from the original, well, not the original, the remake of Part 1. And that she somehow like survived the blast of the lab exploding and destroying the whole like Arclay Mansion site. We don't even know where she falls when you fight her in that weird like chamber with her mom's coffin, and she gets knocked off the edge and just falls into the abyss. Like we don't even know where that goes. So I guess there's a, you know, theoretically maybe she landed in water and then didn't die in the explosion because she's like way under the ground in some caves or some shit. And then maybe Umbrella like sends in a recovery team where it's like, oh, there were some assets from the Arclay Mansion incident that we've recovered, and maybe this is her. Again, some more evidence on the right that this is in fact a hospital of some sort. We can see like medical shit. There's a skeleton. So this is definitely a hospital. This is not a hotel. So what is this monster then? And if it's Lisa Trevor, why is she so massive? Or B, is this going to turn out to be the main character's mother? Because we see when she's much younger, right? In the second trailer that we watched, she's with her mom. Her mom's alive. Then her mom gets stabbed by some like big tentacle monster thing. Maybe this is the mother. Now that we jumped like, let's say 15 years later or something like that. I don't know, but let me know in the comments how you feel about the design overall of the creature. I think it looked like, I don't know, like part of it kind of bothers me that it's so just like, I don't know. Here's just a big, ugly woman with a big bulging eye and some teeth, and she stalks around. I'm just wondering if they're milking the large stalker thing concept a little bit too much with these games, where it's like, okay, we've seen this before so many times. I don't love the design.
What the fuck?
See, and then this is like the first time she's reacting to this thing. So again, I think this is early in the game. This is like when she wakes up on the table and she's all sweaty. I think you're able to escape that table that she's on, and then you're in this place. This is like the beginning of the game. Yeah, because you can even see the bandage that's on her when she's laying on that table. And then that canned animation. So watch this. She comes in and then reacts. She actually starts like burning from the light. As we continue to watch the demo, she doesn't do that animation anymore. That's we're trying to go wink, wink, nod, nod. She doesn't like light. But moving forward, if the player runs into this room, the monster just goes right up into the ceiling.
Oh, what the hell was that thing?
We find some items. yeah, here's the med injector. Here's how you heal yourself.
Oh my God.
So this is definitely the intro of the game. Now, I think when I first watched this, my initial concern was that this felt too like I don't want to say Evil Within-y because there's combat in that game, but it felt like Silent Hill-y, or it felt like too like Amnesia-y, where I'm like, is this going to be the bulk of this game, where it's like you're playing a protagonist who's not very strong, not really proficient with any kind of like combat, and you're going to spend most of your time just kind of like trying to avoid this thing the entire game? And then I thought, like, well, if you think about like Resident Evil Village, right? If we think of House Beneviento, the whole basement sequence with the big like baby monster, it's like, well, what if they just, when they were doing promo material for Village, what if they like showed that gameplay segment, right? As like here's the showcase for Gamescom. It's you in the basement running away from the giant creepy baby thing. And then that would sell like an impression of that game that really wasn't true, because that was such a small part of the game. I'm hoping that this is the same kind of deal, where it's like, it's either very soon in the beginning, like Jack Baker, where it's like, okay, you have to just avoid this thing for a bit, and then eventually you're going to proceed through the door, and then this thing goes away for a minute. The other idea I had was, there's been a lot of speculation that this character, Grace, is not going to be the only protagonist of the game. And so I was thinking, like, well, it could be cool if when this game comes out and you play this segment, right? They don't have any clues to this in the demo, but what if there are things that you see you can interact with, but your character's like, oh, I'm not strong enough for that, or I can't do that. And then you come back into this environment as a different character who has a different set of abilities that allows you to proceed. And maybe this is not the actual sole protagonist of the game. I find it hard to believe that they're just going to be like, here's this new character and we're going to rock with her the entire time. Nice. Screwdriver. Ooh. Might want to turn that light out. Alien Isolation. That's what this reminds me of. But maybe that could be the balance of the game, right? If there were two protagonists for the game, it's like you ping pong back and forth, where like her character is focused on like really uncovering the lore and the details of like what is going on. So every time you cut to her, she's very limited in terms of what she can do from a combat perspective. So maybe it's more stealth, that type of horror game where it's like, oh, we can just do the sneaking around the monster stuff with Grace, and then we switch back to like, I mean, everybody's saying like, oh, it's gonna be Leon. Whatever. If it is, and then when you switch back to Leon, it's like, okay, he's more combat centric. See, she doesn't come in the room. She just goes right up.
Don't come any closer.
Mm-hmm. Again, the lighting looks so good. It's so weird that she like, it's literally Alien, but she's so big. You know what I mean? Like her physique and her design doesn't really match with like her behavior. Like it just seems weird that like a giant ogre woman is gonna like crawl up into the ceiling to get around. Sneaky, sneak by the thing. See, I'm hoping this is such a small part of the game. Because this type of gameplay in horror games is a little played out. We're almost done. But they've done a good job in terms of like hiding what this game is. Like, we don't know where we are. We don't know. I'm assuming the goal is like you need to get out of the hospital. It feels very Silent Hilly to me. Yeah, we don't know anything. Now they do have, what is it, like 6 months or something like that before this game comes out. So there's plenty of time to kind of reveal more. Okay, and that's the end of it. There's plenty of time to reveal more about the game. I would also not be surprised if this demo gets released publicly within the next like 3 or 4 weeks, something like that. That would be my guess, is that at some point they're going to have to make this playable, and people will get in there and they'll start to find little details and other things like that. But as I said, like, this is definitely the beginning of the game, in my opinion. An empty ink ribbon tin serves no use. So maybe they bring back the ink ribbons and you have to like actually put the powder in there or whatever. You got to combine items to save the game. I find that hard to believe, considering they already showed an auto save wheel. There it is again up here in the top left. So maybe there is no ink ribbon functionality at all. I don't know what that's for. Maybe just a little wink wink for the audience. It's an interesting hospital though. It's more like, I guess it would be more in line with like a psychiatric type of thing. My assumption is that this will be an umbrella funded establishment. The real question is, does most of the game take place in this? Like, did they just say, hey, let's just do like a retake on Resident Evil 1 where you have this big hospital that is your puzzle mansion, and then you get outside on the grounds, maybe you go beneath and there's like a laboratory or something, prep room. Yeah, interesting. Anything on here? Registered nurse knowledge. Are you sure that your RCC is your medical card? No smoking. Heart rhythms. ECG cheat sheet. I do like this horse. I guess it's like a statue. Yeah, then you have this cherub key. Anyways, yeah, I'm excited. I don't really know what I learned here other than the fact that the game may take place inside of a psych ward exclusively. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I will see you next time. Peace.